officiating crew, David Guthrie, Rodney Martin, Tom of Washington. The alternate is Scott Wall, Derek Collins, Ben Taylor in the replay center, and away we go as the Hawks.
What's up, guys? This is the Knicks versus the Hawks. The game just started. First shot missed by Collins. Score 0-0. New York shoots and misses. Tre Young with the ball, maneuvering, fouled on the play. What's up, guys? Thought I'd come on and do a playoff stream. Don't know how many I'm going to do, but thought I'd come on and stream for the playoffs. Tre Young shoots a three and makes it. I'm a underdog fan unless my team is playing, the Hornets. Since they are not playing, I'm going for the underdog here, and that would be the Atlanta Hawks, closest to where I live. I actually watched most of this game the last time New York and Atlanta played, and if you saw it, it was a very exciting game. Atlanta ended up winning on literally a last-second shot by Tre Young. Score is now tied up 3-3. Tre Young brings the ball down the court.
But the 10 helpers as well. Yeah. And even when he was struggling, you see the shot clock going down.
Long shot by the Hawks off the mark. Julius Randle brings the ball down. I'm always impressed at how Julius Randle, being one of their biggest, if not the biggest or tallest player, brings the ball down the court. But I shouldn't be, because LeBron brings it down for the Lakers. New York shoots a three and scores. The score is now 6-3. Turnover by the Hawks, and they get it right back and turn it right back over. Barrett gets the ball to Payton, who goes to the front of the rim, and he's fouled. And everybody on the bench rushes to pick him up.
Here's a major question each and every night. Well, the playmaking ability by Julius Randle said it looks simple, but the ball had to be in RJ's hand in order for him to be able to knock.
What's up, Jacob? What's going on? What's up, Tanner? How you guys doing? Young T. Fox in the building.
Understand if the double team comes, get it out of my hand quickly. The weak side, you'll have the advantage. Second foul on John Collins.
Hope you guys are able to look at the game. If not, I'll do my best to do a little bit of commentating. That's good, Jacob.
6 for 23 shooting and already.
I can't complain, Jacob. Doing all right. Doing all right. Got a chance to go play a little golf before this game came on.
Ability to protect the rim along with Capella. So we're going to keep our eye on that now early in this first quarter.
Oh, that's what's up, Tanner. What kind of work do you do?
Randle trying to draw an offensive foul.
Gallinari with the ball, 30 feet from the basket. 3.4 seconds left to shoot in the shot clock. He throws it up over the backboard. But I think he traveled first. And everybody in the stadium is going wild. There got to be at least 14,000. It might be more than 14,000 people in the building. And let's see. I would say most people have on a mask, but I'm seeing a few people without mask on. Oh, that's what's up, Tanner. I used to have a coworker that worked at Foot Locker. I don't think he works there now. He's got so many shoes, it's crazy.
Tre Young picks up his first time of the game.
Julius Randle pulls up, short twos off the mark. Capella with the rebound. Tre Young brings the ball up the court. Score 6-7, New York. Tre Young drives, kicks the ball out, 3-point shot.
A silencer here in this first quarter is DeAndre Hunter.
That shot was by DeAndre Hunter. Atlanta goes up by 2.
22 minutes. And is already past that mark with a couple of triples.
RJ Barrett handling the ball at the top of the key. He drives, kicks it over. And another shot clock violation. This time on New York.
Well, one of the challenges you do have too when you're at home and you're guarding Tre Young is, look, you can't jump up because if he gets 2 feet in the paint,
that's wild.
There's an open shot. Okay, once again, 2 feet in the paint, the hockey assist Hunter again. It's easier said than done being to keep guys out of the paint, but you have to try your darndest because when that happens, it's hard.
Rebound. Pass up the court real quick to RJ Barrett, who corrals it, and then he shoots the 3, and it's off the mark. Gallinari pulls up for a 3, and it's good for Atlanta.
4 made threes already for the Atlanta Hawks. They're on an 8-0 run here, and they lead at 12-7. And 4 baskets.
Thanks for the 4 people in the chat. Glad you guys took a little time to come in watch this game with me, or at least be in the chat. Who's number 13 for Atlanta? Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich brings the ball up the court. Screen by Capella. Outside shot. Short this time for Hunter. But Bogdanovich gets the rebound, and puts it in. Atlanta is up by 7 with 7 minutes and no seconds on the clock. Timeout. Must be the Knicks. So our first timeout. The score is 14-7. Atlanta.
That's low price. That's a low price.
Thanks for the 2 likes, guys. Ooh, I like this new setup. All right, from the guys on the court right now, D. Hunter for Atlanta has 6 points. Tre Young has a 3. Bogdanovich has a 3. And Bogdanovich has a 2. And Gallinari has a 3. For the Knicks, Barrett has 6 points and Peyton has 1 point.
Avoid the noise when you get any 2 or more medium 2-topping Domino's pizzas delivered for just $5.99 each. Whether you're curling or crunching, running or riding.
I think the professionals are saying that New York should win this by a point, which tells me that anybody can win this game.
It's made for this guy, a veteran who honorably served, and it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks. Whether they serve
Should be an interesting one.
We also make USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with. It can save you money on auto, home, and renters insurance. Become a member today. Call us for a quote. USAA. What you're made of, we're paid for.
That's not green.
The octopus is one of the most fascinating creatures in the ocean.
All right, check this out. You're right, it is.
Team stats early. Field goals, Atlanta 5 out of 10, Knicks 2 out of 8. 3-point shooting, Atlanta 4 out of 9, Knicks are 1 out of 2, 50%. Free throws, the Knicks are 2 of 3. Atlanta has not been to the line yet. Atlanta's out rebounding the Knicks at this point. Assists, steals, blocks. Atlanta has 2 turnovers to the Knicks 1. So the game has just started, so it's not a bunch of information there yet. I don't know. I can't get a feel right now. It looks like the Atlanta Hawks have a little bit of the momentum.
What a great scene. Julius ran away to microphone force. He received his.
But I think it's going to be a little change here. I think Derrick Rose is coming into the game.
Saw a great moment on TNT yesterday. His son Kaiden surprising him with that award in front of his teammates.
And Derrick Rose is in the game. He drives and kicks it to Julius Randle, who drives and kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Julius Randle. He shoots a long 3 off the mark, rebounded by Atlanta.
Clears the rebound. You notice Derrick Rose has checked in just under the
Ooh. Hunter tries to throw it down, but he's fouled on the play.
A hard fall for both players. Say one thing right away, Jimmy. DeAndre Hunter is fully engaged here in game 2.
He's definitely fouled
The way he entered the game,
by Noel.
Big time 3-point shot in game 1. That proves confidence, not only in yourself, but your teammates now look at you a little bit differently.
So Atlanta goes to the line for the first time. Hunter hits the first of 2.
Second foul on Nerlens Noel. And DeAndre Hunter, second-year player out of Virginia. And Noel not pleased as he goes to the bench with those 2 fouls. And Taj Gibson will enter for New York.
Taj Gibson comes into the game for New York. And Hunter hits both. Jalen Rose brings the ball down.
13-0 run for Atlanta. They lead 16-7.
New York is always going to go. They're going to run their offense through Julius Randle, which means he's going to touch the ball at least once. He's going to touch the ball at least once during their offensive setup. That ball was out on Atlanta. And there's a quick foul on Bullock. Bullock used to play for North Carolina.
That question, too, is
Reggie, they call him.
how many minutes Derrick Rose plays, is when those minutes are accounted for. Because what you don't want to do is overload Derrick Rose with a lot of minutes early where he's not as fresh at the end of the game. We remind you tonight from Madison Square Garden, the NBA playoffs on TNT. Brought to you by State Farm for surprisingly great rates, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Oh, I see. Was he really mad or just playing around?
In the corner, cannot hit the 3. R.J. Barrett clears it away. Here come the Knicks down 8 under the 6-minute mark of this first quarter. And another live wire crowd.
Oh, Reggie Bullock gets a loose ball and lays it up for New York. But then they go to sleep at one end, and Tre Young makes a long pass to put 2 by.
Know that there were deep penetration for the Knicks. You had 2 or 3 guys inside, but you got to be accountable in the backcourt. You can't allow
To Bogdanovich, who hits a layup. Cabela blocks the pass or blocks the shot. Tre brings it down. It's off the mark. Derrick Rose back to the other end, and he's fouled on the play.
Free throws for Derrick Rose. Back and forth they go. Knicks know they must.
Dang, I can't see him getting mad over that, but you know,
They've been very good in that category this year.
I guess you can't mess with some people's shoes.
The 3-point line well. The next opponent, 3-point percentage, best in the NBA. The Hawks third best. And Rose knocks down the first free throw. Hey, a reminder, you can put your takes to the test while you watch tonight's Hawks-Knicks game with over-under. It's the newest free-to-play game from FanDuel. Head to FanDuel.com.
So Jalen Rose,
to make your picks and compete for a share of
the first, he was the first rookie to get Player of the Year,
It's good to see you in person, my friend.
Most Valuable, MVP.
We're starting to make our way to the point where
Shot 2 free throws and made them. The score is now 18-12. Tre Young drives and throws up his patented teardrop, which goes through. Score is now 20-12. Jalen Rose brings the ball down the court for the Knicks. Slow drive, kicks it out to Randall. Thinks about driving, and he's being slightly double teamed. And he steps out of bounds. I think Randall's trying to do a little too much right now. You know, he just needs to let the game come to him, or just move and get to a nice little spot on the floor and take little jumpers. Oh, good backdoor by Bogdanovich and good pass by Tre Young. It just looks like the Hawks are a little bit more in tune. Barrett shoots an air ball. Tre Young thinks about the three, pulls up on it, gets the ball to Gallinari, back to Tre. Gallinari, wide open three, off the mark, rebound, Atlanta. Capella drives, misses the layup. R.J. Barrett with the rebound, brings it down for the Knicks, gets it to Randall. Reggie Bullock, wide open three, hits the rim, and rims out. What's up, Matt? What's up, Miles?
R.J. Barrett, Bogdanovich on. Barrett with the left hand, no. Gibson there for the putback. Just getting to the basket, creating some opportunities. Shots on goal is a hockey term, but it works in the NBA as well. Nate McMillan wants to talk it over. 22-14, the Hawks out early. First quarter, game 2. Hawks and Knicks on TNT.
Yeah, that didn't go too well, Tanner.
Some of us were born for this. To protect people. To help them save.
What's been going on, Matt? Hey, glad you stopped by here, Miles. It's just Miles. Okay. I know a few Miles.
Jamie, what are you doing? You're not even in this one. I thought it was Thursday. Sorry.
It is.
I thought it was last Thursday.
Who goes right back to sleep after getting an alert of an unusual charge on their credit card? You do. Round-the-clock fraud protection. One of the many things you can expect when you're with Amex.
Take it wherever.
All right. Okay, here's my old setup. Collins has only had 2 minutes. I don't know if he's hurt or what. D. Hunter has 8 points. Tre Young has 5, and Bogdanovich has 6 points for the Hawks. And the bench has not been in yet. Well, Gallinari's been in. He's the only one off the bench that's been in. He has 3 points. When we're going to see Okongwu and Snell. I don't think these guys are hurt. And Herter. He always hurts the Herter. He always hurts the Hornets when he plays. For the Knicks, Randall has not scored yet. Reggie Bullock has a 3-point shot. Peyton has 1 point. Barrett has 6 points. And then off the bench, Taj Gibson has 2, and Derrick Rose has 2.
So he brought this family to Virginia and took away their devices. To see if disconnecting on a beach vacation would help them all connect.
A couple of guys that usually come off the bench for the Knicks would be Quigley. He's pretty good. Burks, I think Burks gets playing time. Knox sometime. Toppin comes off a little bit.
Star-studded affair, 8-point Hawks lead. Trivia question, Jim. Talk to me. Sting or Kenny Mayne? No, that's 50, baby. That's 50. Iced out Jesus piece. Yes, 50 Cent with Sting. With Sting. There we go.
50 Cent and Sting in the building, sitting side by side.
Incredible run, Kenny Mayne. What that's about you, man? In your next life. All right, Atlanta ball here. 22-14. The Hawks have an 8-point lead. It's Herter on the floor for the first time and right into the action. Gets a friendly.
So I talked about Herter, and he's in the game right now. Scores 24-14.
Quality offense coming out of a timeout by the Atlanta Hawks. Alec Burks in the game for the first time. What a performance in game.
I hear you, Matt.
27 points.
I'm gonna go to Mexico one of these days.
Yeah, I mean, big time numbers when they needed baskets to keep the game in balance. It was Burks that either from behind the 3-point line.
Oh, that's what's up, Miles. I'll make sure I put you in my phone and check you out.
And it has to be at this end of the floor right here where kind of the Knicks.
Gallinari misses a wide open 3. Knicks get the rebound. Randall brings it down, looking for his first score. Gets it back to Rose. They swing it to Barrett, who drives, gets it inside Taj Gibson, who travels. Back to Gibson for the dunk. Lou Williams in the game. Modern day microwave. Means he can heat up really, really quick. Takes his first shot, and it rims out. Burke is also in the game for the Knicks. Randall, they're not going to let him shoot wide open. Barrett gets a wide open 3 and misses.
It just seems like the Knicks, the shots that they're getting when they're open off of dribble penetration, just not early. I mean, early in the game, not able to knock him in. Only 1 for 5 behind the 3-point line.
Okay, Miles. What's the cover? I mean, I'll see it when I go to the page.
A fan favorite in New York. A guy who had a terrific performance in his first playoff game. The rookie out of Kentucky, Jimmy, scored 10 points.
Yeah, I'll check that out. Might even check it out at halftime, Miles.
Was one of the signature moments for the Knicks in game 1.
Lou Williams gets the ball to Herter, who travels. Wow, they call that travel and didn't call Taj Gibson.
It's the maturity level for this young man.
Nate McMillan.
It doesn't get to him, and he doesn't try to do things he's not capable of.
Derrick Rose for the Knicks. Ball's kicked out to Brooks. Yeah, he was hot Sunday. Gallinari gets the ball to Lou Williams, who drives. Teardrop off the mark. Randall gets the rebound, bringing it down. Still hasn't scored yet. Derrick Rose kicks it to Quigley. His teardrop doesn't fall. Herter brings the ball down. top of the key. Oh, no one to kick it. Herder gets bailed out. I think there was a foul away from the ball.
That was a tough situation because that's like Kevin Herter was kind of stuck with nowhere to go, but on the offside.
Tre Young taking a little break.
Right there, picking up that foul.
Tre Young, 5 points his first 9 minutes. Nate McMillan, Jimmy, has a full line change, and we saw this. It's fairly common for the Hawks, especially now that DeAndre Hunter is back at the end of the regular season. But he's got 5.
All right, Miles, that's what's up.
On the floor. And for Atlanta, they're starting 5 playing.
Hey Matt, if you're still in here, when I go to Mexico, where should I go and where should I not go?
Especially if Lou Williams can find some of that magic again.
Or where did you go?
3-time Sixth Man of the Year.
Well, it's funny because you talk about the bench. The Knicks in game 1, 64 points.
Score is 25-18 Atlanta.
It was the difference between
Derrick Rose was fouled on the drive.
a huge difference.
53.5 seconds left in the first quarter. He was fouled by Gallinari.
The starters for the Knicks only scored
Gallinari.
but the Hawks had 76, so the balance has to be there, I think, for both sides even a little bit more. But
Julius Randle, I think he should play off the ball a little bit if he wants to score. Because he brings the ball down, they're not just going to let him drive to the basket. He's not going to get a wide open shot. He's going to have to somebody have to set him a couple of screens, or he might even post up. What's up, Andrew?
3 games rolling tonight, 2 on TNT, the other one right now on NBA TV.
Yeah, Andrew, he told me he was mad with him. Give him a break, dude. Looks like he was just playing around. Stay on the resort. Yeah, that sounds like the move right there, Matt. Yeah, I just want to go. I don't. Ooh. Herder with the 3 off the mark. Yeah, I don't have to see the whole of Mexico. It'll just be good to go. What's up, Mark? Oh, thanks, man. I got a few more. Oh, no. I got a few more days. Well, we got this week and then next week. Well, we off Monday, and then I think we go Tuesday. We hadn't been going Wednesday, so I don't think we're going Wednesday either. You know what I'm saying? Well, the kids won't be there. And then we get out Thursday. Yeah.
First quarter, so the Atlanta Hawks come out again, establish themselves early. They lead it by 7. Tre Young and the Hawks, the 5 seed, trying to take this to a 2-0 series lead.
All right. All right, I got you. Man, I don't know. I told somebody today I'm gonna take the whole summer off like I usually do, and then I try to do something else. Heck, I wish I could go to Charlotte and work for the Hornets. I work my way up, man. I work my way up just to be around there. Hey, the dream would be if they let me work for the Panthers during football season, then transition over to the Hornets. I move to Charlotte. I don't think so. Not I ain't gonna get into it to that deep. I know I'm not. Nope. I can go and tell you that. All right, I got you. All right. I got you. No problem.
Is this one of your State Farm commercials?
Yeah, sure is.
Jake from State Farm?
Yeah, it's in all the scripts.
No.
says, wow,
Totally different team at the beginning of the game. The attention to detail, the forceful nature in which they were playing offensively and defensively.
What's up, guys? I don't know what happened. Might have been me on the phone. I doubt it, though. But my internet went out. But it's back on right now.
Nice little runner in the lane. Hunter's been effective here coming off the bench. He's got 6 points, knocked down 3 shots. Back to an 8-point Atlanta lead.
What is this?
Shifty as always, gets the foul. And a couple of free throws coming for Derrick Rose. Derrick still able to shift gears and get to the spots that he wants to. As a mature veteran in this league, he doesn't rely on his quickness like he used to.
All right, thanks for the 3 likes. Little technical difficulty, but I'm back right now. Yeah, Matt, if you're still around, it does seem like he should pay them back a little money. Man, that was the thing when we got him. I was like, man, just hope he can stay healthy, and didn't work out like that. And then the way my Hornets ended the season, boy, that was disheartening. I thought as we got guys back, it was going to end up being a little better, and we just honestly, we just fell apart. Basically, fell apart. The Hornets are a team, and I guess it's like any team. If you're scoring, you tend to play defense a little better. And man, our defense it wasn't on the court in the last 3 games. And that last game, boy, that was hard to watch.
We're 7-28 from the field. We've had some good looks. We got some stops. We got to figure out offensively how to be a little bit more, find some continuity and rack up a few 2 or 3 possessions in a row when we put the ball in the basket. Now Rose is the playmaker. This time turns it over. Will Williams saw it coming all the way, gets a steal. Now Rose on Williams. A little side step, can't get through as Thomas Gibson there for the help. Pass quickly, and it's denied by her.
Yeah, man. I think it was Chuck who said something about that. Like was anybody going to discuss why he didn't even give it a try? And no, I was like, well, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. But I guess guys that's being paid that much money, they're like, okay, let's just let him get completely healed before he really gets injured. But I mean, I guess he was really injured to begin with. So I don't know. He had he had to have a chance to just get out there and just see what could happen during the game, But I don't know. I thought he was gonna make it back. I didn't think it was as bad as what it ended up being, but yeah, when that group of guys, like heck, half of the guys that started some of the games went out for that long period of time, it messed up our rotation, messed up our rhythm, I think. But when it first happened, we actually did a pretty good job. We still won some games, and I think we just wore. I think Big Terry was tired, man. It looks like he got slower during the by the end of the year. It looks like he was just moving a little bit slower. He already has those long strides and a fluid movement, but he just like he was moving slower because Terry worked his tail off, man. Hornets, they always have a guy that it seems like they if you're a scorer, they're gonna work you to death like Kemba. They're gonna get the money out of you. But dang, he's in like 18 million. And Hayward's getting like 44 or whatever. Whew. Oh no, man. That's a big pay gap right there for the guy that does most of your scoring.
Tre Young with 8 points now. Nice trade, knocking down his second three-pointer of the game. He's made both of his threes. Atlanta called for that this morning, and now Thompson wants to talk it over. 7:29 remaining in the second quarter. 4-point game. Knicks with the ball down.
All right, so the score is 35-31. Atlanta up by 4. So the Knicks have settled down a little bit and have closed the gap. Chris. Mike on. Hi, Brianna. How are you? Glad you could stop by. I'm watching playoff basketball, doing a little commentating and chatting at the same time. We had a few people in the chat a few minutes ago, but I had some technical difficulties. And now the only one I got is my boy Matt. But everybody else may be back shortly.
I remember hectic moments. Everyone just panicking and a burning smell from the airbags. My pixel started vibrating.
All right, with 7 minutes and 29 seconds left in the second quarter, Collins has been in just 3 minutes. I don't know if he's hurt or not. I didn't think he was hurt. Hunter, and this is for the Hawks, has 8 points. Young has 8 points, and Bogdanovich has 6. Gallinari off the bench for 3 points. Okongwu has 1 point. Williams has 3, and Herter has 6 points. For the Knicks, who have awakened, they were down by, I think they were down by double figures there at once. So there's Collins right there. He's walking around like nothing's wrong. All right, Julius Randle still hasn't scored. Bullock has 3. Peyton has 1. Barrett has 6. Toppins has 5. Gibson has 4. Rose has 8. Burke has 2. And Quickly has 2.
4-point game. Knicks with the ball. Rose working with Toppin and Jimmy again. It's the Knicks bench. And Toppin goes denied by Bogdanovich. Late in the clock. It's another block shot for Atlanta. Bogdanovich gives it up. Extra pass. Was it deflected or not? It was not.
With 7 minutes and 2 seconds left on the clock, the score is still 35-31, and the Atlanta Hawks turn the ball over. Nah, Miles, I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it yet. I was on the phone with my nephew, and then I lost connection, and just got it back on about 4 minutes ago, and so I'm gonna try to listen to it at halftime.
a terrific player he has been. That was such a huge trade for the Knicks. Really turned their season.
Behind the back pass to Tre, 3-point shot goes off the mark. Rebounded by Toppin.
So Julius Randle knocks down his first two.
All right, guys. Anybody still hanging on or hanging in there with me? I'm sorry, but I don't know what the problem is. But I will tell you this. If my internet goes out again, my Wi-Fi ceases to work again, that's it. I'm done for the night. I don't know what's going on here. You guys know this never happens. But I guess anytime you're dealing with Wi-Fi, it's a possibility for it to go out. So I'm sorry, but those people are still here. I appreciate it. For those who come in, oh, long three by Tre, and it's good. He stops at the emblem in the middle of the floor almost. All right, yeah. So if it goes out again, guys, I'm done. I'm sorry, but I do thank you guys for being here. Those people that are in the chat. Well, nobody's in the chat right now. I probably wouldn't be in the chat right now. And those people who are at home or not chatting, but who are at home, I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties here. So if it happens again, that'll be it for me tonight.
Just when you think you got things under control, Tre Young drops a 28-30-footer. When you see that line, you see where I shot from? And no defense enough. With guys like that, you're never close enough.
Yep, just as I get rolling, I start having problems.
Trying to knock some of the rust off. And Hunter, 2 for 2 at the line, and it's 50-41. The Hawks push this to a 9-point lead. 11 was the biggest lead for the Hawks in Game 1. The Knicks' biggest lead in Game 1 was 6. Very tightly contested game, came right down to the last possession. R.J. Barrett. Gallinari's on. Capella there for help. And cutting to the basket, Rose. Oh, denied by Capella. Hawks in transition. Here goes
Tre. Ooh.
Oh, what a finish by Tre Young with a reverse.
This Tre Young character is pretty good, guys.
Double-digit lead for Atlanta. Notching that biggest three-pointer on its way. And it's run down by Burks. Little back tap there, kept it alive Noel, and it let him walk. The offense for the Knicks right now just is not reminiscent of what we saw from this team from April on. But one thing that is on point is this young point guard, Tre Young, up underneath, getting it done, propelling the Hawks to an 11-point lead in the second quarter.
Okay, at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals
All
on
right.
smartphones.
Everything seems to be working excellent right now. Don't know how long that's going to last. The score is 52-41. Hawks. Again, Hawks just seem to be in control of this game.
Because I want to make sure you remember.
Both the Hawks and the Knicks ended with the same record. I think it was 41-30, something like that, 44-30. I'll look that up later on. But they ended up with the same record. I think it was 41-30 something. 41. 41-31, 41-30, something like that. But the Knicks evidently won the go-ahead meeting, and they were seated higher than Atlanta. But Atlanta seems to be controlling right now. The Knicks did close it to within 4, but Atlanta has moved away, separated, and they now lead by 11 points.
Introducing Vizzy Lemonade, the only lemonade hard seltzer with antioxidant vitamin C. All new Vizzy Lemonade. Step up your seltzer game.
Okay, Preston. That's what's up. I was wondering where Brianna came from. She just came out of nowhere. And you guys know, for some reason, the girls or the females don't want to come into the stream, but you're welcome anytime, Brianna. And Asher, like I always say, if you talk about him on the stream, we talk about him on this live, he'll show up. I don't know what. I think he watches maybe sometimes, and he's on the road, but a lot of times when you talk about him, 2-3 minutes later he'll show up. So maybe he'll show up. Let's see here.
Together, you made this day happen. You saved, but you need some help bridging the gap between savings and scholarships and the cost of tuition.
It's just Miles.
He got into his dream college, but you need some help bridging the gap between savings and scholarships.
Miles, if you're still here, I'm gonna go ahead and look this up because I don't know what the heck is wrong with my connection sometimes here tonight. So maybe I can look it up and listen to it before something else happens. Because if it goes down again, see you later. Bye for tonight.
Brought to you by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. And by Geico, you could save even more by bundling home and car insurance. Great to have you with us, Madison Square Garden. Brian Anderson with Jim Jackson. Game 2 of this best-of-7 first-round playoff series in the Eastern Conference. The Atlanta Hawks lead by 11, winning Game 1. And here is Tre Young, cashes another one in. And Jimmy, Tre Young now with 12 here in the second quarter. But it's been methodical.
Yeah, Asher's cool.
That time he sized up Noel.
He's cool. He said they were we talked earlier during the season. He said he's actually making, and it may be done by now. He said they were doing the trailer, but of Shazam 2. But he says it's not coming out until 2023.
Continues. It's starting to develop into a story here. What are you seeing from the Knicks offensively in the first 2 games of this playoff series, Jim?
Well, it reminds me of the Knicks' early offense, Gallinari right here with the 3 before February, where their defense carried everything, but the offensive categories they ranked in the bottom half of the league. And we're seeing it right now with the struggles. And again, Atlanta's doing a masterful job.
Yes, Asher. The last time I did one of the basketball streams, Asher shows up. Sometimes he shows up first, but like I said, a lot of times if you start talking about him, he'll show up. I told him, I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, Preston. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this movie. It's an old movie called Candyman. Some people look in this mirror and they say Candyman 3 times, and the third time you say it, then Candyman appears, and bad things happen to the people that conjure up the Candyman. But I told Asher he's like the Candyman because he can just somebody will start talking about him and all of a sudden he'll show up.
Identical records in the regular season, 41 and 31, both with identical home records at 25 and 11. The Knicks get the 4 seed, Hawks 5 seed, due to the fact Tom Thibodeau sweeping the season series.
I got to figure out how to. I have some kind of psychic powers. I don't know if it's psychic or whatever, but this just cannot be coincidence that I think of things and then like the next day or the end of the day or a few hours later, somebody will come back and say, hey, you know what? They'll bring up the subject that I was thinking about. I'm weird, but I'm not weird. So really, if I can learn to control my powers, I don't know what would happen if I did, but that would be cool. All right, so the score is 57-42 with 42 seconds left in the first half. Atlanta, Tre Young gets his own rebound, throws it up, misses another layup. Randall, I don't think Randall has scored yet. RJ Barrett to the front of the rim, he scores.
This run for the Atlanta Hawks with a layup. Coming to the end of the second
21 seconds left in the first half. Yeah, I like that. The Candyman movie is different.
American Express halftime report coming your way as Young cannot hit the long range.
Gallinari gets the rebound, but the half is here. So at halftime, Atlanta 57, New York Knicks 44. Randall, they've got Randall boxed in. He cannot score, and if Randall doesn't score and he's their man, the Knicks are not going to win. I don't see the Knicks getting shut out this series. They'll win one, but, I mean, gosh, they're playing right now in New York with a house full of fans, a stadium full of fans, and they're struggling. So what are the chances that they're going to come down to Atlanta and win 2 games? I don't know. So this is a big game for the Knicks.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Get more out of Zero. Now available with protein.
All right. All right. It's just Miles.
Michelin keeps innovating so the world can move in better ways. Michelin, motion for life.
All right, Miles, I'm trying to find you. I've got It's Just Miles, but I don't see that cover song. Let me be honest. Let me go back and see if I can see what you said it was. Cover song was under the Welcome to My Channel. What?
Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands. Click or call to bundle today.
I saw at the last minute the truck coming towards us, and I knew it's going to hit on my side, and I remember hectic moments. Everyone just panicking and a burning smell from the airbags. My pixel started vibrating. It prompted me whether I needed to call 911. I don't ever really think about how's my phone going to save me today.
The name of the song is called Google Dolls.
Nestled between 2 toasted buns. Toasted. The new hamburger chicken sandwich from Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Sports fans, shop now at NBAStore.com and get today's special offer.
All right, Miles, I'm trying. I just can't find it.
Well, Tre Young had that 32-point opener, and he's got 20 in the first half of game 2. And the Atlanta Hawks.
Johnny, I told you I can do this Call of Duty stuff too. I'm not strictly 2K. Bust. Yeah, okay. You beat me a few more times and you think you're better? Yeah, okay, I'll show you, buddy. Let's play another one right now. Go try hard. I better bust you again. Yeah, okay, buddy. Watch.
Totally prepared to break Tre Young as soon as you take a look at the American Express.
But like I was saying, that
Tre Young is involved. Yeah, no relation, by the way, to Boyd. Providing 34 points out of the 57 the Hawks scored, and Hawks shooting 45%. The Knicks just 29% in the first half. So, talked about Tre, we talked about Poking the Bear, we talked about the Mayor, and here he's got 20. I knew the Hawks would play well because the Hawks is not on the Hawks. No, I never said my Hawks.
You did say you're a Hawks, Shaq.
I knew the Hawks would play well because the Hawks would foul. The pressure is not on them, the pressure is on the Knicks.
All right.
All eyes on me, guys, just be ready. We'll do what I do.
I don't know what the deal is, Miles.
Once I get to land, you guys gonna be wild open. Just until your time with it, then be ready. Right here, okay.
I'm trying to find it. I have Just Miles funniest TikToks. I see that.
Now, once that happens, now let me go and get mine because I'm a great player too. I ain't gonna be passing all night. Oh, you fall? You dare fall? You dare fall against Ice Trey? That's what's gonna happen. So that's right. My Hawks. I like the red line. That's very solid. Okay, the New York side. Chuckster, Julius Randle, 0 for 6 in the first half after 6 for 23 in the opener. What's up?
Well, listen, get it out. Look, this is a double team. And there's nothing he can do against that. The only thing he can do is speed that. They're putting two guys in there every time. I thought he got.
All right, Miles. I'm going to try to look up. I'm just going to look up your name and the.
Somebody's going to step up. Derek stepped up. Other kids stepped up their night, but somebody got like Alex Burks, excuse me. But as long as they double team him, he's not the type of player.
So I see the thumbnail, the logo,
Like he wants to go one-on-one every time. Give Nate McMillan credit.
but I don't see that song, that cover you were talking about.
So they didn't make the mind. You're not gonna get 37. So give Nate credit for that. But somebody's got to step up and happen.
For the second straight game, the New York bench has outscored the New York starters.
It's called Goo Doll Slide.
64 to 41.
Let me just look that up.
I remember, Chuck remember this. Remember he was trying to make that comeback? And you and Michael go play together. And he was in the hotel. He used to be in the hotel. He had a trade and ship Shaq. And he would put the exercise bike on one. So I would start on one. And then the trainer would come over and then start putting it and be like, oh, well, that's what this is. Oh, I thought you was coming. 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 And the Knicks offense is on the treadmill on 10. Like, they can score, but it's so difficult to score if you got the basketball.
It's just let me type it in right.
Okay, we got a great defensive play. They play decent defense. Okay, we pitch ahead. So you freeze it here. You said we got a 2-on-1, actually a 4-on-1 because there are no Hawks back. And you said we should get an easy basket. No, so we come in, we challenge the shot, we miss. It comes underneath, we get it under here. The treadmill now, it's not on 1 anymore, it's on 10, and now they do score. Every basket that they score, you get into the paint, freeze it here. You said this is an easy layup. You should be able to score. No, what happens, you got to go in, push out, get the third rebound, offensive rebound, fumble the ball. Too much. I don't even need to see this last one. Too much. Everything at the treadmill is on 10 for the Knicks to score. You could never beat the Hawks, who score with the treadmill on 1. They scored on 1. The bike is on 1. So you're trying to tell me you're okay with the New York bench outscoring the New York Knicks? But you can't. I'm not saying continue to win games.
But they're not going to continue to win.
But they also they play starters. Whoever's starting in front of Derrick Rose, I forgot. Sorry. That's an honorary start. He's not. Derrick Rose, Elvin Payton is an honorary start. And RJ Derrick is an honorary start. He's an honorary start because Derrick Rose played most of the minutes. And so he.
All right, it's just Miles.
Played more quickly throughout the regular season. Played more minutes. Those guys played more minutes.
I think he got to put Julius Randle with that second group.
Without there,
yeah, because Kenny right. That second group is done offensively. Because their offense all year has been getting balls to Randle and let him do his thing. Nate McMillan says that's not going to work. So put him out there with Rose, quickly, Tobin, offense. You got to find some offense somewhere. You got to find some offense somewhere.
57-44 is the halftime score. Hawks trying to take a 2-0 lead on the road over the Knicks. We'll be back. You're watching the American Express halftime report. See all you can expect. We're with Amex.
It's coming back to you now. Real pants. Find Amex offers to save on the brands you love. One of the many things you can expect when you're with Amex.
No one said it would be easy to hold your head up through the ups and downs. But if you want it, you believe that you can find a way to turn it around. Out in my road, and a change is coming on. I want you to see around your way. My time is now.
There's something that reminds us that musicals. It's just a rule. This is taking it home. That's the end.
All right, Miles. I don't know if you're still in here. It's just Miles. Miles, I looked it up. I couldn't find anything. Well, I can't say I couldn't find anything. I found your thumbnail. So I'm thinking that I'm on the right channel, but I could not find the welcome to your channel, and I couldn't find that video, the cover. I did look up Google Doll Slide to see how it sounds, because I'd never heard it. Seems pretty popular though. All right, guys. Thanks for the fourth. What do you think, Miles? I'm trying to find it, dude. I looked it up, but I cannot find the cover you're talking about. Let me show you what I found and see if I'm even on the right thing. The channel I found is just like the thumbnail that's right there. I just could not find the cover you're talking about.
This here game is on NBA TV right now. Sixers trying to take a 2-0 lead over the Wizards. Ben Simmons off to a good start, 12 in the first half. In the first quarter, 16 and a half. Bradley Beal got 32 through 3. That ain't enough. Joel Embiid's got 20. Man, that guy, that's amazing for a big man. They were up 71-57 at the half. Embiid for 3 to put him up 20 at that point. And right now, early fourth quarter, and the Sixers in the process.
All right, it's just Miles.
As a Marine, I learned resiliency. But when I lost my job, my home.
What is it? Okay, this is what I'm seeing right here. I don't know why it's crazy bright.
Nearly 40,000 veterans struggle like I did. But with the help of Rocket Mortgage and Built for Zero, my community has ended veteran homelessness. Yours can too. Join us. Visit us.
See, that's the thumbnail I see. There's the logo that I see right there. But on that, I see Miles' funniest TikToks. I clicked on that. All right, but now before I clicked on the thumbnail, I see that, and under that it has TikTok, the best of Miles. Then it has your compilations, August 2020. All right, then all I see is TikToks. Then there's a bunch of different people in there. When the trash friends, when the trash friends join. All right, so I clicked on the thumbnail, and it goes here.
15 minutes, 15%. Serendipity.
Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Let's see.
Different strengths. It's our greatest strength. Guard, reserve, civilian, active duty.
So I'm scrolling down. I'm trying to find the Google Dolls slide.
So great.
Wipeout is all new on CBS.
Oh boy.
John Cena and Nicole Byer host Wipeout.
All right, so am I okay? Let me hit home. That is the home page. Videos.
You're watching the NBA playoffs on TNT. It's presented by State Farm. New York City tonight, game 2 of this.
I think I found it.
Best of 7 first-round matchups. The 5 seed, the Hawks, the 4 seed, the New York Knicks. Atlanta winning on Sunday. 13-point lead here for the Hawks, their largest lead in the series. Let's take a look at coaching adjustments presented by Progressive Gym.
Well, I think a lot that Atlanta did wrong outside of maybe having a slow start, but the 20 out of 44 points for the Knicks came in the paint. So they're not shooting well from the outside. Try to keep them outside, force them to shoot over a contested shot. Now, New York offensively, quick decisions. Right now, you're holding the basketball too long. Favors the Atlanta Hawk defense. When you move it, move bodies. Now you have open gaps, opportunities to get the kind of shots, especially inside and out, that you need.
Well, Tre Young, a big second quarter. He knocked down 2 30-foot three-pointers in that second quarter. 20-point first half for Tre Young. Knicks with the ball first time around, and that is a very welcome sign for the Knickerbockers as Julius Randle cashes in his first made field goal.
Oh, another adjustment. Make sure he gets a lot of touches so he can get the ball in the basket.
Units, they need him. They can't win without him. So you got to let it roll. And Randle hits a big one to start. Maybe his confidence will rise. And a defensive stand for New York. Got this crowd back into it. Just 5 points tonight for Randle. Hits a deck and a turnover. Average 24 this year. Average 37 against the Hawks this year. That's going to be a foul going the other way. DeAndre Hunter powers his way in, and an offensive foul puts the ball back in the hands of the Knicks.
Now, he rolls with the start. So that gives you a lot of indication on what Tom Thibodeau is thinking in regards to the importance of this game. In particular, that this team start off better in the second half and why not have Derrick Rose. I still think he's going to have to find time, pockets to rest D-Rose so he's really fresh. This game is still close in the fourth quarter.
And Derrick Rose gets into the act. He and Randle with the Mayfield goals. You do wonder, all these months, Knicks fans wanting to know why Alfred Creighton continues to remain in the starting lineup as Tre Young buries a mid-range jumper. And Tom Thibodeau has been very loyal, and he's had the same answer. He calmly answers, this guy is important to our team. He sets us up defensively. He gets us into our stuff. Maybe most importantly, he buys minutes for Derrick Rose. So the next wave, are you talking maybe Frank Ntilikina?
Hey, that's what's up, Miles. That was good, man. First of all, I have mad respect for anybody that can play an instrument, and then to play the instrument and to sing at the same time. That automatically takes a little talent. It takes a lot of talent. Nice voice, and And we have something in common. Now, I'm sure you're a lot more popular than I am. But right here, I see you got 28 subs, so you got 29 now. Because you, just like me starting out, a lot of these guys coming here, they've got like thousands and thousands of subscribers. But the bad thing about it is they don't subscribe to my channel. So I'm just waiting for somebody to do that so I can show them love back. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna subscribe to your channel, dude. I hope you blow up. Yeah, that was nice. All right, back to live action. Maybe I won't have any more technical difficulties. Derrick Rose starts the second half. He has 19 points. Atlanta is still keeping the Knicks at bay with a straight arm. Bogdanovich. Atlanta 63, Knicks 55, but the Knicks are still hanging in there. 8 minutes and 29 seconds in the third quarter. Julius Randle has the ball. He drives, gets it down to Taj. He's blocked. It's a jump ball. Foul or jump ball? No, they call the foul. Derrick Rose is keeping the Knicks in it.
Rose had a big shot with 9 seconds left. Thought it might be the one to put the Knicks over the hump in game one. Instead, Tre Young had other things in mind. So I beg your pardon. I said that was a foul. That's actually, as you see, a jump ball.
Yeah, I thought it was a jump ball also. So it was a jump ball. It wasn't a foul. The score is 63-55.
If the Knicks retain possession here, there'll be just 3.2 seconds on the shot.
And Atlanta gets the rebound, and Bullock gets a hard foul to Hunter. Hunter didn't really like that.
Aggressive, smart foul, I'm going to say, by Bullock. Now allowing Hunter to be able to get in front of him to even attempt the shot. Right here, I think they might be taking a look at this here. See right there.
Yeah, Bullock, you're going to get a, what do you call it?
They may be taking a look to see if it was overly aggressive.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get a flagrant one for that.
Could rise to that level.
It does.
The voice of David Guthrie was Tom Washington on the call, who will join David. By the way, Tom Washington officiating his 173rd.
So Reggie Bullock
game in his career, and he was
feeling a little bit of frustration. Fouls Hunter.
Based on what we've seen all year, with calls like this, gut feeling on this, with the excessive push by Bullock at the end. So I think the foul was fine at first, but then it was the push at the end that could be deemed.
In other action, playoff action, Washington is trailing the 76ers by 20 points with 8 minutes and 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
We've done a lot of games, and it's been inconsistent, so I couldn't give you what
Memphis and Utah play at 10 o'clock tonight.
I've seen it called the correct way all the time because there's been so many inconsistencies a lot of times with the flagrant ones on what is called and what's not.
The team stats on this game. Field goal percentage, the Hawks shooting 47.9 and the Knicks shooting 32.7. That's basically the difference in the offense tonight. Reggie Bullock did get a flagrant one.
Jason Phillips is with us.
What was that? Free throws and the ball. And the foul for Bullock. 3-point shooting. The Hawks are 9 of 25. Knicks 5 of 16. free throw. The Hawks are 88%, 8 of 9, and the Knicks are 14 of 17 for 82%. Rebound, the Atlanta Hawks are out rebounding the Knicks by 4. Atlanta Hawks are leading the Knicks in assists by 5. Not ironically, but it's interesting that the Knicks have more steals than the Hawks. Blocks, the Hawks are really guarding the basket. They have 9 blocks. That's got to be getting close to a record there. Playoff record or something like that. 9 blocks. And the Knicks only have 1. But the Hawks have 10 turnovers. Knicks only have 6. Bogdanovich drives. I wonder why Collins is not getting playing time.
Derrick Rose getting the start here in half number 2. Rose has played 23 minutes, played 20 minutes in the first half. When does that breather come?
Derrick Rose shoots the threes off the mark. Rebounded by Bogdanovich. Tre Young brings the ball down, kicks it to Hunter, and he's fouled shooting a 3 by Barrett.
I think that comes into play against a well-organized Atlanta Hawks team when you don't have another playmaker on the court.
There's been, so many times this year I've seen the three-point shooter being fouled. Like, the guys know that this is going to get called, and they just can't help themselves. It's either that or the three-point shooters have just found a way to be professional about it and draw that foul. Hunter hits 1. There's Collins in the game. Hunter hits 1 of 3. He's got 1 left. Scores 66-55. Atlanta. 7:43 in the third quarter. And Hunter hits 2 out of 3. Nate McMillan's got those boys playing pretty darn good right now. So far throughout this game, the Hawks have seemed to be in control. They have seemed to be dominating, under control. They want Julius Randle to score. Oh, Rose come down on his foot a little bit awkwardly, but he's staying out there.
And you're talking about minutes played, and you start to do the math, and at some point he's going to need extended minutes on the bench. Well, and also when we're talking about Derrick Rose, we're not talking about from an age perspective. We're talking about more of your jump shot, the number of injuries that he's over the course of the year.
Barrett gets the ball to Rose, who goes fouled on the play, kicks it out.
Early in his career, he picks and chooses his moments now. A smarter player in that regard, but all bets are
Yeah, Tom Thibodeau is asking a lot of Rose to be out on the court. And every time he gets hit, everybody in New York's holding their breath. He's probably holding his breath, because Derrick went through a little stage in his career where he stayed injured.
It's going to be tricky for Coach Tibbs that it's got to bring Derrick Rose off the court without losing something.
Julius Randle throws the ball completely away.
Turns it over, was expecting either Barrett or Rose to fill that spot. And the frustration continues for Randle, who knocked down.
Yeah, let me take a look at this. Just want to make sure I'm saying this right. I do not think Randle has scored. If he scored, yes, he has. Randle has 5 points, but this is their main scorer all year. So if Randle is not scoring, the Knicks are not scoring. And this is why Derrick Rose is getting extended playing time. But just like they're saying, Rose not because he's so old, but because of the injuries he's had in the past. You got to think about, hey, do we need to have him out there as long as we got him out there?
She never would have left her career as a detective to pursue it.
Thanks everyone who stopped by at least for a little bit and left a like. I know it's kind of hard to hang out with me tonight because I've had technical difficulties, but that's just the way of the internet, the way of my internet sometimes. Actually, I've never had any trouble on a stream except tonight. So thank you guys for those who have hung out to hang out. And guys at home, thank you.
Don't trust first impressions to just any network. Go with T-Mobile, the crown jewel of 5G.
Anybody want to split a turkey leg?
There's a timeout right now.
We built a hard-charging 37-mile-per-gallon turbo hybrid. With the range
Hunter
find your next story.
for the Hawks has 14 points. Tre Young has 24. Bogdanovich 16. Gallinari with 3. For the Knicks, Randall has 5. Bullock has 3. R.J. Barrett with 11. Todd Gibson with 4. And Derrick Rose has 19 points. They've got to get more scoring. The Knicks, that is, out of Randall somehow. And man, Nerlens Noel hasn't scored yet either. What's Quickly? Quickly's only has 2 points. And that's the problem. They're not getting any scoring out of these guys. RJ Barrett is trying, but Randall Quigley usually helps these guys off the bench. And he's only got 2. Burke had a great game the last game, and now he only has 5 points. So that's the tell of the tape right there for the Knicks. In the first quarter, Atlanta outscored them by 7. In the second quarter, they outscored them by 6. I mean, that's not large. That's not a large deficit or large amount of points, but of course, you add those together. Right now, the Knicks have outscored Atlanta by 1 in this quarter.
Gets it to Randall. Randall patient, backs it out. Derrick Rose still on the floor, running with Barrett, Taj Gibson, Randall, and Reggie Bullock down the corner. Barrett goes to work, shows it. Now Rose rises up and denied by Capella.
Randall shoots a 3, and it's good. Maybe Randall will heat up.
You know what? Calls a turnover. The initial offensive thrust, not able to score on, but because the ball did get blocked and Randall was right there able to capitalize.
Gallinari swings to Hunter, who pulls up for a 3, and that's good. So the Hawks get it right back. 70 to 58. Derrick Rose walks the ball up the court. Gets the ball to Reggie Bullock.
The Knicks kind of make a run, this Hawks team, because of their offensive firepower with multiple options.
They set up play. Ooh, Taj Gibson sets a strong screen. R.J. Barrett finishes at the rim. Tre Young with the ball at the top of the key gets to Bogdanovich. Drives in, pulls up for a short 2, misses. Barrett has the rebound. Knicks down by 10. Swing it to Randall. Randall fakes the 3 and goes to the front of the rim. He's fouled on the play.
Capella picks up his 3rd foul, and Randall to the line for a pair.
Yeah, it's been tough. I mean, Julius Randall struggling with a shot, able to knock into this, his second three-pointer of the game and thinking about just rolling right now.
Peyton, what's up, man?
You talk to
New song. Is it on your channel?
right now to be back on the court and playing well.
Randall misses the free throw.
On the first free throw, DeAndre Hunter has made 3 threes tonight. 3 for 6 from beyond the arc. He's 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Overall, the Hawks 12 out of 14 from the line. This is free throw number 19 for New York. And they are 15 of 19 as Julius Randle is on the board from the line here. That's his third make. He's got 9. They've all come in this third quarter, approaching the 5-minute mark. Young sitting on 24. Randall's on.
Yeah, I see it right here, 3 a.m.
Defense by Julius Randle. Here come the Knicks in transition, and a foul on Gallinari.
No, that was excellent defense. And again, it's not an easy ask for a guard, let alone.
Give me 4 minutes, 47 seconds. I'll check it out real quick.
Take a tough challenge shot, but that time Julius Randle stayed disciplined in his defense here. I like the help that time by Bullock. It made Tre Young have to think and hesitate a little bit before he got a shot.
Bullock gets the ball to Randall, turns down the 3, drives, kicks it out to Rose, open 3, and it's good. And Atlanta has to call a timeout because the Knicks have pulled it within 6.
Savvy veteran able to knock in that 3, cut his lead, and it's down to 6 points. Knicks rolling a little bit right now.
He's going to have to take Rose out. If not, Rose might not be able to play the next game.
What do we got?
Oh man, I got some full rack of ribs and this meat. Oh, it's falling off the bone. I got some delicious fried chicken. I'm talking thighs, legs. You guys want my leg?
Ugh.
You want my leg?
Mr. Ward, how would you like to make $50 million? This should be simple and out.
Bun, mayo, chicken, pickle, bun. It's bun, pickle, chicken, mayo, bun.
Bun, chicken, mayo, pickle, chicken, bun.
Bun, pickle, mayo.
That's
right.
We have an extra one.
Teams.
There's a different way to chicken. The naked chicken chalupa, only at Taco Bell.
Yeah, the octopus is one of the most fascinating creatures in the ocean.
All right, check this out.
Wow, look at floating. That's an octopus idea.
You're right, it is.
So with your home and auto bundle, you'll save money and get round-the-clock protection.
Sounds great.
Sure does.
Shouldn't something, wacky be happening right now? We thought people could use a break. We've all been through a lot this year. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now's not a good time for your fix, for goodness sake.
Are you sure you got us booked all day?
Read the room, guys.
Right?
Is the Central Carolina Accurate Dealer. Prospective offers on the TLS.
Sounds good there, Peyton.
It's the Rooms to Go Memorial Day sale, and we're giving you more ways to save with great-looking sectionals at great sale prices. Make the family room your favorite room for as low as $17 a month, interest-free. Shop leather sectionals, fabric sectionals, reclining sectionals too. Find your perfect sectional like this and more on sale with interest-free financing for 60 months. Right now, during the Rooms to Go Memorial Day sale.
The world's toughest game show.
It's a little intimidating.
Correction, I am 2,000 cubic feet of intimidating.
What are we doing? We gotta talk. We gotta talk. And the other one is you gotta give him offensive rebound. I can do that.
Sounds good, Peyton.
Julius Randle here, call right here. The Knicks thought they had it last year for him. He wanted to come in.
162K views. Sounds like another hit.
It was more so about being the leader. That's what you heard was leadership right there. And last time out when he was talking about moving, talking, getting back, and being challenged by assistant coach Kenny Payne to get more offensive rebounds. So I love Julius Randle's article he wrote in the Players Tribune talking about those responsibilities.
Ooh, Julius Randle to the basket strong.
So Randle called to life in this third quarter.
So now the Knicks have moved into 4. Moved to within 4.
Young little floater is good. Another response.
Yeah, I figured that, Peyton.
The ability of Tre Young to navigate his way to the sweet spots, attract the defense, but yet still be able to score.
Yeah, I like it. Nice song, nice rhythm, nice lyrics.
The Knicks a little bit closer now. The crowd, BA, getting back into it. 3-point game.
Yeah, you never know, Brianna. You never know. It's still a chance he might show up.
A basket here. This place is going to pop. Barrett for the tie. Short. Barrett with a rebound. That was a long 2.
Tre Young.
Just the 2 free throws.
Ooh. Bogdanovich wide open 3. Misses. Knicks rebound. 72-69.
He's sitting on 16. Young leads all scores with 26.
Rose slows it down. Cross court pass to Reggie Bullock. 3-point shot is good. Score is tied 72-72. Atlanta, who seemed to be in great control of the game, is now having trouble stopping the Knicks. Knicks have the advantage. Ooh, good defense by Bogdanovich. Knocks the ball out of bounds. And it's only the third quarter with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left on the clock. Reggie Bullock, North Carolina. All right, Brianna, your wishes have come true. Asher has arrived. Like the Candy Man.
1 for 6 from behind the 3-point line. So the Knicks defense tighten up.
What's up, Asher?
The locker room, giving themselves a chance right now to take the lead. 14-2 New York.
Oh, good move. He just didn't finish. Score is still tied 72-72. Yeah, Asher, Brianna was hoping that you'd show up.
Wanted to be back in the hot seat. That's the thing. That's the phase also when he runs out of Diet Coke. You're right about that. He probably sucked out about 12 of those. Like, I can't believe you know that I want 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 a day.
She's pressed. Well, okay. This is what Preston says.
Derrick Rose, Tom Gibson. He spent 2+ years in Minnesota. 9th overall season. He was an assistant for 20 seasons with 6 different teams. And you might not get that outwardly expression, but he loves every minute of being in the fire as a head coach.
Gallinari pulls a 3. It's off the mark. Julius Randle brings the ball down. Julius drives, shoots the jumper, and he is now filling it. The Knicks have come all the way back to take the lead. Bogdanovich. Oh, excuse me, that's Herter. He's fouled on the play.
1:31 remaining in this third quarter. The last time the Knicks had a lead, it was 7-6. That Randall. But it's the quick decision. You get out and run, and now you have one-on-one opportunity. More important, BA, the court is not set defensively, and Randall can get to a spot without having.
Thanks for the 5 likes, everyone. I appreciate it.
He's been a beast on the board.
Oh, Atlanta's missing the free throws. You're going to have to hit all of them. Derrick Rose brings the ball down with 1:25 seconds on the clock. He drives. Oh, step back. And it rolls over the front of the rim. Not Jalen, but Derrick Rose is getting a lot of playing time. Lou Williams goes to the basket. He's fouled on the play. Atlanta 73, the Knicks 76.
Randall with 11 points in the quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
So Asher, what's been up, man? Are you at home or are you on the bus?
7 of 9 in this third quarter. We remind you the NBA playoffs on TNT. Brought to you by Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, a crispy filet, and a barrel-cured pickle on a brioche bun for just $3.99. And by the all-new Sorrento from Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. So
Knicks are up by 1 with 1:06 seconds left in the third. Randall kicks it out to Burt. Rose step back jumper off the mark. But Noel gets the rebound. Randall drives. Probably fouled. No foul called. Lou Williams, Mr. Microwave. Snell shoots over, misses. Noel gets the rebound. Julius Randle brings it across the court. Ooh.
Noel hits the deck. Okongwu and Gallinari flying down the floor. You know,
it was a foul called on Okongwu, I think.
Had the shot, a good shot. By him turning it down, it ended up turning into a possession. The Knicks, where they didn't get anything, you turned down a good shot, and it did that time hurt your offense.
Yeah, Brianna. That's how it works sometimes. Oh, quickly misses everything.
Shot clock is off. Atlanta can take the final one here if they want it. Coming to the end of the third quarter. A furious run by the Knicks.
Asher, you have a fan.
Williams got Burks in the air.
That's in the chat.
The drought continues for Atlanta, and the New York Knicks lead by 1 as we go to the fourth at Madison Square Garden.
All right, the Knicks have battled all the way back. They're up by 1 over Atlanta Hawks, 76-75. The Knicks have been down 13, 14 points. In the pros, we all know that's never completely out of the game. And so going into the fourth quarter, they are leading.
Don't worry, things are going to go surprisingly great, like State Farm surprisingly great rates.
I feel like I'm jumping in people's conversation. Asher, no, Brianna was just hoping that you would show up in the chat tonight.
Please. Yeah, I remember right?
Yeah, and I told her sometimes you show up like the candy man when people start talking about you. Then that's when you show up. So here you are. Glad you stopped by. All right, so wow. I didn't realize it was that bad. And I'm talking about this basketball game. The Knicks have scored 32 points in the third quarter, where Atlanta only scored 18. So the Knicks have come roaring back. They outscored the Hawks by 14 points in the third quarter. Now, can the Hawks, my homeboys from down the street, can they pull it back together? Because they outscored the New York Knicks in the first and the second quarter.
It's time for some straight talk. You've got work to do, so you order a latte with a side of free internet. Problem is, everyone's setting up the free Wi-Fi faster than a mocha chocolate double frat.
And you're right. It ain't no telling when you'll show up.
Now with Straight Talk Wireless, get 10 gigs of hotspot data included in our ultimate unlimited plan. Just $55 a month on America's largest and most dependable networks. So go ahead and enjoy your latte. You don't have to find a hotspot. You are the hotspot. Straight Talk Wireless.
Hey, what are you doing, Coach? Let's take a look before they get back to live action.
32-18 of the third, they lead by a point. As we get ready for the
Gallinari 3 for the Hawks. Herder, 7. Okongwu has 1, and Lou Williams has 5. He's in the game to get quick buckets. And then the Knicks, finally, they're coming around. Randall has 13 points. Rose is 24. Burks has 5. Quickly still only has 2, and he's a guy that could heat up really quick. The last time I looked, I spoke of some of these guys needing to step up, and they're starting to step up. RJ Barrett has 13. Rose is 24. Toppin 5, but Randall starting to score and RJ Barrett continuing to score is helping these Knicks. So they're up by 1. Atlanta has the ball, and a 3 is taken but missed. Ooh. Alex Burke heating up again like he did the last game. He just scores a 3. Bogdanovich thinks about a long 3, changes his mind. That's Herder. Herder gets the ball back. Collins is on the floor now. Ooh, Herder loses the ball, throws it up, misses. Burke has the rebound. He brings it up the court, throws it long. Ooh, alley-oop to Toppin. And the Knicks continue their onslaught from the third quarter. Outscoring the Knicks. Outscoring Atlanta. Lou Williams steps back behind the 3, pulls and misses. Collins, get your hands off the ref. You're going to get a tech.
Well, we'll see the back end of this, BA, right here. The alley-oop inside Toppin. But what started that was on the opposite end of the court. Right now, Atlanta 0 for 4. So when you start the fourth quarter, Tibbs talked about it. We have to do
wow, you guys came in and left quickly.
That's what they've done. This almost looks like the beginning of the game when the Knicks have.
That's okay. 75-81 Knicks. Wide open 3. Quickly. But Knicks get the rebound. Obi Toppin takes the 3. He must have stepped out. The Knicks need to slow down and make sure they take good shots. They've come all the way back. But they're only up by 6. 10 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. Tre Young still on the bench right now.
Tre Young waiting for his moment to return. It's typically around the 7 or 8 minute mark in the fourth quarter. 6-point Knicks lead. 2 minutes into this fourth quarter.
Oh, where'd you go, Peyton? I gave you compliments on the song. Did I type something? Yeah, I typed something. I said, good stuff, dude. Well, oh, you saw that. anyways.
At Chipotle, real food always starts.
He's got that anyways in there, like, hey, the other conversations in here like boring me. Like, anyways, what do you think? That song is my first single. That's going to be on my. I like it. I like it. I think it's a good choice to start. Well, I hadn't heard the other songs on your album, but that's a good one to start with.
Trying your best, even though your swing is the worst. You're still going down way harder than you back up. Give it your all. You kind of suck.
Now, Peyton? Is this your first album since you got signed?
Trying to do something you've never done before. That doesn't suck at all. Not even a little.
Okay, that's right. I remember Habits.
Geico's whole 15 minutes thing, that came from me. Really, my first idea was in 1/4 of an hour, your savings will tower over you, figuratively speaking. But that's not catchy, is it?
Why did you pick 3 a.m. to be the debut? Anyway, I meant to be your first single. Excuse me.
Okay, at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals on all smartphones. Let me break it down. You got your new customers, they get our best deals. You got your existing customers, they also get our best deals. Everyone gets the deals. Question.
Okay. I got to start thinking music.
Because I want to make sure you remember. I'm going to get a new whiteboard.
It's not complicated.
I got you. So all the songs are on the album, but that's just your first single. Like, I got you. I thought it was going to be Habits, though. Not saying Habits is better, just like, that's the first one I heard.
Step up your seltzer game.
Want more action this NBA season? Put your takes to the test all season long with Over Under, FanDuel's newest free game. Over Under is available in all 50 states for every NBA and TNT broadcast. And it's simple to play. You set the line. All you have to do is pick over or under for every question.
So not saying
or head to FanDuel.com/over-under to make your 3 picks a day.
Well, it's time for the Limelight, presented by Corona Extra 8178. The Knicks have a lead. Dreadful shooting by the Atlanta Hawks. How about the third quarter for the Knicks, Jimmy? They outscored the Hawks 32-18.
Yeah, that's the one where you guys
including 7 made 3-pointers. Remember, first half.
You guys rented the plane.
Better ball movement, quicker decisions, but it was all predicated by the activity of the defense, which opened up better opportunities offensively. Let's see what adjustments both teams make in this fourth quarter.
Here's Alec Burks on the take with the reverse. Got stuck right there with a follow. Is Nerlens Noel. Williams has been quiet. Can't get loose. He's drawn a lot of attention.
Atlanta seems to be coming apart. Ooh, Toppin. He's getting ready to throw that down.
It may not seem like much, BA, but the pass.
There's another Carolina boy. Atlanta 78, Knicks 83. 9 minutes, 25 seconds left to go.
You just said maybe that player's not there, but that's what I'm talking about. Quick decisions. Give it up. Allow somebody else to make a play. Put themselves in the position.
Yeah, Peyton. ¿Por qué? That means why in Spanish. You probably know that. Yeah. What's the story?
On the bench. A reminder, the NBA playoffs on TNT, brought to you by American Express. See all that you can expect when you're with American Express. And by Chipotle.
What's up, Andrew?
It's real flavor Chipotle for real. Well, tonight.
By the way, how you guys getting along, Andrew? Guys making good music?
shortly. Atlanta has missed 14 of their last 16 and 1-2. It is Noel with the block.
All right, the Knicks seem to be in control of this game right now. Quickly scores. Teardrop is good. Where Atlanta can't score now, the Knicks can't miss. In the first half, it was the other way around.
The Knicks had a 1-point lead, 76-75.
Gallinari pulls a three. They are abandoning the inside game, like my Hornets have a tendency to do.
The main actor for the Hawks, another great play.
And just shooting threes. I don't know if that's Atlanta's game. Boy, everybody's in there, and like half the people have on masks, half the people don't have on masks.
This is the sound.
We'll see what happens in 2 weeks.
The sound of 1,000 sighs of relief.
If the COVID cases start to go back up, it could be because of this game right here. Who knows? But maybe those people have taken the vaccine and or gotten the vaccine, and if they do get it, they'll get over it real quick. But it's a bunch of people in there yelling and screaming. So if one person has it, if one person's carrying it around, they're spreading it.
Change the formation to a line of 3, captain.
Because a lot of people are not wearing their mask in there. All right, I got you, Peyton. Check this out.
Hey, you want to get out of here? We've got you. During Expedia Travel Week, save 20% or more on thousands of hotels. Just book between June 8th and 12th to plan your escape with Expedia.
Hey, they always say the best songs come from real life situations and circumstances there, Peyton. So
What else?
pretty good. I noticed she's your ex now.
You know you want that soft and tossed Wingstop with flavor gets its wings.
We make USAA insurance for members like Martin, an Air Force veteran named doing what's right, not what's easy.
Hey, you guys around each other all the time, get to know each other. You know that it's got to be a recipe for making good music right there. Bands need to be close. You ever look at these shows? They talk about what happened to bands, you know, good bands, and then it's always something happens that somebody's not getting along with one another, and then they break up. So, hope you guys can stay together and have good relationships and make good music for a long time. All right, I don't know if I put a jinx on the Hawks, but boy, they have really tanked here offensively. Since I said they were in, it feels like they were in control of the game.
Next on a big run, Spike Lee on his feet. 88-78.
They have, but they're still only down by 10. That third quarter was not the Hawks' quarter. Right here, 18-32. Woo. And now the Knicks are outscoring them in the fourth quarter, 3-12. Finally, Tre is back in the game, so we'll see if anything changes. We're gonna have to have a few trades for Tre, but they're D'ing him up.
Tre Young will be called for the foul. So this is a 30-8 run, Jimmy.
Yeah, from the third, it is 30-8 run. Woo.
Goes back into the third quarter. Only Gallinari's made a field goal in this fourth quarter. Knicks were up 1 when Derrick Rose went to the bench. They went plus +9 and our +9 with him still on the bench buying valuable minutes. Well, listen, first the valuable minutes, 31 minutes thus far. He plays about 27 on the year, so he'll be a healthy.
Yeah, I remember. I remember you guys trying to come up with the name for the band.
He creates a lot of the opportunities. That's right there from deep range. But my point is, Tre Young on the bench.
Ooh, Herder. Long three. So Atlanta's down by 7. The Knicks missed the shot, and Atlanta gets the rebound with Tre on the floor. Tre is fouled on the play, throws the ball up. Was he shooting, or are they in the penalty? Yeah, he goes to the free throw line. Derrick Rose coming back off the bench.
Rose played the entirety of the third quarter, started the second half for Elfrid Payton. I've not seen Payton in the second half as Young knocks down a free throw. Jamal Crawford checking in. No doubt. Great call. Just what you're talking about, Jimmy, and able to buy time for any player in this kind of environment, but especially Derrick Rose at age 32, although he is in spectacular shape. And Young knocks him down. So the Hawks are getting some.
No, they did not.
Still the only field goal.
83-88. Tre Young back in the game. So is Rose. He pulls up short. Todd Gibson with the rebound. They get it back out. Toppin takes a 3 off the mark. Finally, Capella corrals the rebound. Tre Young with the ball, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Wide open 3, misses. Rebound by Toppin. Derrick Rose brings the ball down the court. Gets it to Reggie Bullock. Long 3 off the mark. Capella with another rebound. Tre Young has the ball in his hand. Looks like he wants to score. Throws it up. Oh, patented teardrop falls again. And the Hawks close the gap. 3-point game. Derrick Rose tries to do a reverse. It's blocked. Toppin. Charge. Toppin. Yeah, I saw it. I responded. Like you guys are making that. The members of the band know each other, but they're trying to get to know you. So that's why that sleepover is a good thing. And because you joined the band, you actually joined the band. Because I remember back when you guys were trying to come up with the name.
For the Atlanta Hawks, started late in the third quarter, carried over into the fourth quarter.
Capella. New York may want to get a timeout. It's a 1-point lead by New York. Atlanta has come all the way back. Bogdanovich guarding Rose. Julius Randle shoots a 3 off the mark. Get the ball back to Bullock. And Reggie Bullock, another 3, sharpshooter. Man, look at all those people without masks on. Man, I hope nobody gets sick. Tre with the teardrop is short. That's out on the Knicks. Score 87-91. 5 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock. I could have sworn those people in the stands were saying Tre is bald headed. That's beat up. Coming down to the end. I think every one of these games are going to be like that. It's not going to be a blowout. Bogdanovich gets it into Capella. Capella tries to get it to Tre. Does. And Tre is being accosted and tempers flare.
Touch Gibson thought they had a tie up. Instead, it's going to be a foul. Bullock called for the foul. Third team foul for New York. Well, but also to the region. Look, utilizing the sideline as a third defender.
Ball into Bogdanovich. Capella sets the screen. Bogdanovich drives, layup, and it's good. Atlanta 89, Knicks 91. Rose brings the ball up the court, settles them down. What's the play? Screen and roll at the top. Foul on Bogdanovich.
Right here, Capella right here could have easily hedged him more into Gibson and moved him out of there and picked up a foul, but smart play.
Derrick Rose, ball at the top of the key. Ooh. Randall drives, takes a step. Oh, misses the lay. Capella corrals the rebound, gets it to Tre Young. Tre's got that look in his eye. Throws up to Capella. Dunk. Alley-oop. Short alley-oop. So now the score is 91-91, tied up. 5 minutes left on the clock. Atlanta leads the series 1-0. Derrick Rose drives. Collins guarding him. Rose throws it in. Man, that 2-point game, bro. I'm telling you, man. Everybody just wants to score 3 points. Oh, Tre is being double teamed, gets to Collins. Bogdanovich drives, gets to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich, misses. Rose gets it out to Bullock. Randall handling the ball. Being hounded by Bogdanovich. Rezzy picks up the ball, gets it back down to Randall. Randall. Long three by Bullock. Off the mark. Collins gets the rebound. Tre Young. Kicks it out to Hunter. Hunter drives. Alley misses. Capella tips it 3 times, but it doesn't go in. Randall gets the rebound. 3 minutes, 44 seconds left in this exciting basketball game. The lead is 2. Randall has Bogdanovich on him. Yeah, he did. Bullock shoots a 3, and it's good. The Knicks go up by 5. Dang, people, put your mask on. Good Lord, they're like at capacity, bro. Ain't no way I'd be in there, man. Not with all those people. You know somebody in there's got COVID. I'm sorry. And they're probably doing the most yelling. So COVID germs are just like.
So be your own hotspot. Now with Straight Talk Wireless, get 10 gigs of hotspot data.
But I hope not.
In our ultimate unlimited plan. Just $55 a month on America's largest and most dependable networks. So go ahead and enjoy your latte. You don't have to find a hotspot. You are the hotspot.
All right, guys. Thanks for the 6 likes. Excuse me, for the 5 likes.
The Knicks pushed this to a 10-point lead earlier in the second quarter. The Hawks had a 15-point lead. It's been a couple of furious runs.
Had a couple of technical difficulties here earlier, but things seem to be running pretty smoothly right now. We had one female in the building tonight. It was Preston's girlfriend. And
defensively, if they get opportunities in transition, you take them. Okay.
And she wanted to see Asher, and Asher showed up.
You want not what the Atlanta defense is going to give you, because right now you're in a position with this 5-point lead.
But Brianna, you didn't say much to him.
Game 2 scenario just played on Sunday. They're back here. They did have that extra day, but this has been a very physical, up and down kind of game with a lot of tension and a lot of pressure. Where do you put that right now? Well, I put it at a high level. That's why it's very important that when you do get an offensive possession,
but that's cool.
They slow it down a little bit, because not just the physical fatigue.
All right, guys, with 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in this game, the New York Knicks are up by 5.
The offensive or the defensive end for both teams.
So the Knicks call a timeout of their own. That leaves each team with 2 timeouts. 3:26 remaining.
Reggie Bullock
Game 1 Sunday. Atlanta
has
led
played
107
big
to
for
105.
the Knicks.
Julius Randle, all of his made field goals coming in this second half. He's 4 for 13. He's got 13 points, 11 of those in the second half.
Collins still has not scored tonight. Capella 4.
Most improved player award, Kyden. Julius
He
Randle
does
says
look
so
like
much
his
so much
dad.
of
Looks
this
like
year,
Julius.
He was mimicking what Julius was doing, and he loves that about him. But he also said he started to see his son act like himself, arguing with officials, which in this case was his wife. On the old
Young
he goes, you know what?
has 30 points. Bogdanovich 18, Hunter 17.
He wrote in the Players Tribune articles, phenomenal introspective piece by Julius Randle.
Bullock has 30. Burks has 10. Rose has 26. Wow. Randall has 13. Bogdanovich misses a long 3.
The Knicks might now be interested to see on this offensive set if we see a little.
Randall, ball in his hand, at the top of the key, gets it back to D Rose. Taj Green. Taj, where did you shoot that, bro? You get it back to Randall, shoots a long 3 off the mark. Taj Gibson, bro, you had a chance, bro. Tre Young being triple team. Hunter, wide open 3 off the mark. Rose with the rebound. 2 minutes, 32 seconds left. You know, I'm definitely going for Atlanta to win this one, you know, but it'll be good for the Knicks to win this one at home. Bullock pulls up, gets it back. Burks is fouled on a 3-point shot. Oh. Before the shot, Randall gets a foul.
Well, but listen, that was the second time that Burke turned down a shot before, and the Knicks ended up getting a good look. That time, Bullock turned down a 15.
Yeah, Bullock should have shot that.
Back out to Burke, and now you end up picking up an offensive foul, and the possession now turns over to the Hawks.
Young finds Hunter.
Hunter misses a 3.
Back-to-back misses, and Randall secures the rebound. That gives him 11. He's got a double-double tonight.
Yeah, see, the Hawks have had some open 3s that they've missed. Randall has Bogdanovich. Pass the ball one time, bro. There it is. Todd Gibson. Tre Young, long 3. Yep. Say they're living and dying by the 3. Man, this is shades of my Hornets.
This is the kind of possession you want to give the Knicks. You get Randall down the hill, force the help to come.
Get in the paint, baby. Ball's got to touch the paint. Let's see if they get it close. Ooh. Nice move. Timeouts. 1 minute, 13 seconds left on the clock. The score is 91-100. Spike Lee's loving it. They feel like they have a win tonight. No, they had to get one before they left New York because it's going to be hard for them to lose both of these games and then come down to Atlanta and win 2 games.
It breaks hearts, bends minds, and drops jaws. That's big in basketball.
I'm thinking they win 1 in Atlanta. Atlanta definitely is going to win 1. At least they may win both of them.
Isn't just about getting bigger.
I
It's about getting stronger. By turning workforce
don't know
data
why
into
Coach
insights,
kept Tre Young out so long.
a team that works as a team. And by using our AI
Hey,
technology to
I
make
don't know.
accurate payroll easier,
He's the
even when the
coach.
work it's paying for isn't easy. ADP helps businesses like yours grow stronger every day. HR, talent, time, benefits, and payroll.
And Atlanta has been outscored in the second half. Wow. Third quarter, 18-32. Fourth quarter, 16-24.
He didn't carry those bags and that expectation, right? But this year's a different story. He's playing with a freer mind, allowing his game that he worked on talk and speak for itself, becoming a better leader, now putting his team in a position to finish out this game and tie this series up one apiece.
Hawks have one timeout remaining. Knicks still have two. Knicks no more fouls to game.
Oh, what's up, Preston? Be careful if you're driving. All right, we're under a minute. Burks gets the ball back out. Use some time off the clock, Knicks. They get the ball in Rose's hand. 48 seconds left on the clock. Up by 9. Randall shoots. Had to shoot that one. Shot clock was on his back. Hunter is fouled. Star Night. Oh, I got you. KNIGHT. I like that. Star Night. I like that. Double meaning there.
It's an 8-point game, still 3-possession game. They're going to look for a steal in the corner or getting a quick steal. There's the foul. Sometimes, depending on the coaches, they look at, okay, can we entice the team to catch the ball in the corner, maybe hold it for 5 seconds, anticipating a foul, but if it comes out, take the first foul. But the Hawks chose to preserve some ticks on the clock.
Man, look at all those people without masks on. I know some people don't think the mask even helps, but boy. Oh, almost a turnover. Reggie Bullock gets the ball. Jalen Rose. The referee acted like he didn't want to call a foul. 26.9 seconds on the clock. Looks like the Knicks have bought this one home to a sold-out Garden. Man, y'all crazy. Ain't no way I'd be in there. I wouldn't be in there, but I definitely wouldn't be in there without a mask on. Dang. I was in a room today with more than 10 people and just didn't feel comfortable. So I know we won't catch me. Well, you know what? Well, not right now. But I would like to go work for the Hornets in the near future. Tre Young throws the ball away to Gallinari. 22.7 seconds left on the clock.
You know what? Let's say this. The Knicks are going to walk out of here with this dub, okay? But if you're the Hawks, you did your job. Why? You split the series there on the road. You took home court advantage, and now you have a chance.
Dang, like everybody's in there, bro. This is New York.
Victory lap here for the Knicks.
So the game is over. The Knicks win 92-101.
And the Knicks go on a big run, and they win this
The Knicks had to win this one because it's going to be really hard for them not to win. Really hard for them to go to come to Atlanta and then get wins there. Hey, Preston, I think it's cool, man. That Star Night, that sounds good. I mean, and like, you know what I'm saying, with the double meaning too. I like it.
101-92 is 3-4 in Atlanta. The Hawks have won 11 in a
Andrew
row.
doesn't know.
Man, I don't say, man, the fans, man.
I like it.
It's been a while.
Star Nights.
But, you know, you just forget how great it is with fans. And, like, to get these 2 games, man, we've missed the fans, man.
Derrick Rose is standing by to join us from the Garden in New York.
All right, let me get a quick rundown of the box score.
So how you feeling? You averaged about 28 minutes a game in the regular season. You lost 39 tonight. This has been riding you. How you feeling? And tell me about this win and how you guys pulled it off when you were down double digits in the third.
Oh man, I've been dreaming about this moment for a long time. In the past, people said I couldn't play the minutes. They were worried about it, but I knew all along how much hard work I put into it. Like I said, I'll be in practice. I'll be on my feet for 2 hours. They tell me I can't play like 30 minutes in a game with the way that I changed, the way that I played. So I'm happy with my endurance. I'm happy that
Listening to Derrick Rose right now.
Playing under the bright lights in New York City. With you being a veteran, what do you say to Julius Randle? Really hasn't played up to his potential, you know, the same potential that helped him get the award you got to split. But, you know, as a veteran, what do you say to Julius Randle to calm him down, you know, to get him back going again?
Oh, you know, it's his first series, so it's all about just getting the nerves out, butterflies out. And tonight, late in the game, he got that confidence. So,
Yeah, he did play well at the end of the game.
That's just going to be your first time. You're a novice to it, so you won't know. So it's my job to come in, try to play aggressive, take the pressure off of him. They double him every time he gets the ball early, so he got to find ways to read the game, move around.
Right. All right, so Collins, with 15 minutes, did not score in this game. Hunter had 18 points with 32 minutes. Capella only had 4 points. He got quite a few rebounds. Yeah, that's what Capella did for the Hawks. He got rebound. Young had 30 points. You got to have somebody else scoring with him. Actually, I mean, Hunter and Bogdanovich had 18 points apiece. That's nothing to laugh about. Those are points. But, you know, New York just had better role players. Gallinari had 6 points. I'm thinking Gallinari's got to get in the double figures also.
My question is, at this age, you're 32.
Okamu had 1 point. Snell played 13 minutes but didn't score. Lou Williams, he usually heats up, but with 13 minutes, he only had 5 points, and then Herter had 10. Herter's is the guy that's got to knock down shots when he's out there. Now the Knicks started out really slow. Really slow, but actually came back and did a pretty darn good job. Randall had 15. Reggie Bullock had 15 with some timely 3-point shots. Noel only had 2. Want him to get at least 10. Peyton had 1. Barrett had 13. Barrett, I mean, that's Barrett's average, I think. 13, around 13, 15 points. Topping comes in and has 8 points. Taj Gibson has 6 points. Taj, I forget who he played with before, but I want to say the Celtics, but I don't think it was the Celtics. I'm looking at this guy to get double figures also, but he did pretty good rebounding wise. Derrick Rose had 26 points to lead everyone. The elder statesman, 39 minutes. more than anybody. Burke had 11 and quickly had 4 points.
I remember just how
Derrick Rose played more than anybody on the court. I hope his body can last, and I think it will. He says he knows his body. Nathan Good, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, that is what Peyton Moormeyer is thinking about naming his album. Star Night. You know, the double meaning, you know, knights at the round table and then a star, so Star Night. That's what I'm thinking. Peyton, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's what Peyton is thinking about naming his first album, Star Night.
If he listened to those who rejected him, he never would have sold that car to pay for his dream. And if he lacked the will to improve his craft, he never would have made a name for himself, lining up some of the biggest names in pro sports. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes it lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
So you're finally supporting his rock star dream because you know you have a plan to pay it off.
Hey, I like it,
Buy
Peyton.
now, pay later with Planet. One of the many things you can expect when you're living there.
All right, guys. But anyway, thanks for a few people that showed up and hung out. I know it was probably could have been more people hanging out if my internet did not start acting up. So a couple of times I popped off there and lost contact, but some of you still hung in here. So thanks, guys, for hanging out. Just look for my ads, I guess, advertisements, and you'll know whether I'm gonna do another playoff stream. I think I'm gonna have one playoff stream that's gonna net 500 views or more. So, but thank you guys for showing up. Let's see, there's only a few of you tonight, so I can go back and thank Jacob. Thank you, Jacob. Tanner Fox showing up real quick or real early. Thanks. It's just Miles. Thanks for showing up, Miles. Good song. Matt Allred showed up. Andrew Musatelli. Thanks for showing up, Andrew. Brianna, thanks for coming in, Brianna. Preston, thank you, Preston. You other guys, look, man, hey, come in and then invite your girlfriends too. Peyton, thanks for showing up. Asher, thanks for coming by. Thanks for showing up and making Brianna's day. And then Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. Even though it's morning, man. Some of you guys, I realize, the time difference, but thanks for stopping by. No, I'm saying, what I'm saying, Nathan, is if you look back at the chat, you'll see there at the top that Preston came in, and I think he invited, if I'm not mistaken, he invited Brianna. And so Brianna came in, and then, she was hoping Asher would show up. And you know how Asher is if you've been in here sometimes. Asher, like Asher said, right, where is it? Right here. That's how he comes in. Comes in like the candy man. You say his name 3 times, he shows up. So yeah, I'm saying, like, some guys, a lot of guys are like, and I know it's girlfriends, but a lot of guys are saying we don't have any girls in the chat. Hey, that'd be a way to get some girls in, Don't be trying to steal nobody's girlfriend, but you know what I'm saying. All right, guys. Listen, I again, thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. But I'm getting ready to sign off. It's 10:22. Got to get up in the morning, go to work, make those dollars. Got to get some money. All right. So I'll see you guys next time. Not yet. Why did you like?
Yes, and I watched the sun.
See these dudes right here. See, I wonder if Krista, if Camille like.
She probably sleeping.
Yeah. Huh? Hear who? Now they can. Nah, but now if you gave me a like, there's like 6 people in here, so these people be hating. Nobody gives you likes. Let's see. I think my boy Jacob, he probably gave me a like. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Nathan just came in. So it's like 7 people counting you. You gave me a like. So it was at least 3 people in here that didn't. That's all right. They could kick rocks. No, I don't know, Nathan. I don't think I yawned. I could have, but I don't think I did. But again, guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for supporting. And I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably watch the next Hawks versus Knicks game. Let's see. Is there any other game that I might be interested in? I don't know. I might watch the Lakers game. Might stream the Lakers game. But you guys, check for me. And thanks again. I'll see you guys later. Coach is out. Peace. Yeah, I might be yawning now, Nathan. Get ready to go get into bed.
First quarter.